Welcome and hi, my name is Sophia.
Hi, my name is Khadija.
Hi, my name is Mira.
Hi, my name is Damia.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today we are going to talk about why does animal cruelty continue to happen despite the existence of laws and awareness campaign.
So, in my opinion, animal cruelty is still continue because law enforcement is not strong enough, even though the law for protecting animal is exists. So for me, the problem is not with the law itself, but how it is strictly carried out in real life. Even though the Animal Welfare Act exists, many cases go unreported because many people actually do not know how to report and they sometimes feel afraid to get involved. And on top of that, the authorities do not have enough officers or resources to monitor every neighborhood, especially in rural areas. As a result, many cases slip through the crack and many offenders are not held accountable. Furthermore, some offenders only receive small punishment, such as small fines. So, because of this, they do not feel scared or guilty to repeat the same behavior again and again. And in addiction, investigations can sometimes be very slow. So by the time action is taken, the animal is already suffered. So this shows that enforcement need to be stricter and stronger. Besides that, I think the lack of reporting system and community supports also makes law enforcement weaker because actually many people already witness animal cruelty but they choose to stay silent. Because of this, the authorities cannot do any actions. So we can see here if the community is passive, the laws becomes ineffective. So overall, weak enforcement allow animal cruelty to continue, even though the law is exists. So I believe if law enforcement is stricter and stronger, fewer people will less harm animals. What do you guys think, Damia?
I definitely agree with you. I think weak enforcement definitely contribute to this problem. But in addition to that, I would like to highlight that education is the biggest factor that we must see in this problem because most of the people nowadays do not understand the proper way to care for their animal. Since nowadays, most of the information we can get from all over the internet, especially on social media. Therefore, there are no reason for people to not aware about this matter. And I would like to add that most of the people nowadays adopt animal because they find the animal cute and beautiful only without them thinking about the responsibility that they might take from the day and forward. So, do you agree with me, Mira?
I completely agree with both of you. The points that you guys have mentioned, they are very valid. However, I would like to emphasize another important factor, which is economic pressure. Many pet owners are struggling financially in this economy, and this will affect their ability to provide a proper care for their pets, for their animals. For example, when people face tight budgets, they may delay or even skip the essential needs for their pets, for example, veterinary checkups or even vaccination. In more serious situations, some owners will abandoning their pets simply because they can no longer afford the cost of the food or even the medical checkups. Besides that, pet food, grooming, and the medical checkups can be quite expensive. It can cost up about 500 to 1,000 ringgit per month. So for those family who has low income, this might be challenging for them to maintain their pets' health and well-being. So my opinion, maybe one possible solution is to promote affordable vet clinic government subsidies or even the NGO supports for those who needs help, like the family who has low income. What do you think, Deja? Do you think is this something to highlight in our discussion?
So I agree with all of you guys' opinion. I also think that the main root cause for this problem is because on human behavior and pet owners' behavior. It is because of human lack of empathy, animal cruelty continued to happen. Some individuals see animals as inferior beings that does not have feelings. In certain communities, harming or mistreating animals has become normal or acceptable. Another issue is the bystander effect. Many people see cruelty happening, but they choose not to report it. Just like what Sophia just said just now, because they think it is not their business. They think that that is a very trivial thing. This attitude encourages the behavior to continue. When society does not take cruelty seriously, abusers feel that they can continue the act because they know the consequences does not impact to them. Just what Damia just said just now, which is the irresponsibility of the pet ownership is also another major cause for this problem. Many pet owners adopt the pets impulsively because they think the pets are cute, but they are not ready for their responsibility. That some cruelty happens due to lack of knowledge, not intentional abuse, which some pet owners simply lack of knowledge. They feed the wrong food for their pets or using the harmful cages or following outdated practices like training dog for long hours. These actions are still harmful, but they happen because the people are unaware of this matter. This means we need a better education and training, not only just a punishment and fines. So I think that's all from me.
I partially disagree with you, Mira, because even though the medication, food, and so on are expensive, but there are actually volunteers that can help, or even charities that can help animals related to these issues. Because, as I said previously, all the information are all over the internet, so it's not valid for the owner to not aware about this. And I actually agree with Deja because this is actually related to basic awareness of the owner itself when they are aware about their responsibility so they can know what they need to do and what they can provide for the animal.
So I believe each of you has your own opinions, but I would say that we all agree that stricter and stronger law enforcement can reduce this problem very much. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
listening.
listening.
Bye.